we doing, guys? We're out at Forrest Street project. We are still getting our levels sorted out here. We've got Darren and DJ Mitchell. He's out at the moment picking up some sand. We're bringing in some more clean fill. We've got lads out at Chapex on the compactor, whacking it up in 300mm increments, making sure that our subsoil is good and hard for our slab, for our pavilion and dresser to go on. We've also got some natural stone pavers, walkways, retaining walls, planter boxes, steps. There's a lot going on. There's all different levels out the front here. It's going to be real intricate but real fun. So that's what we're focusing on at the moment out the front here. Want to get some footings dug and poured while we wait for our steel to get manufactured. Inside, all our brickwork's finished. We're now waiting on our ceiling fixer. We're going to do our light gauge ceiling. We're dropping all the existing ceilings roughly 100mm so that we can do shadow line, walled cornice junctions throughout most of the house. Also the old ceiling frames, being an old Jarrah frame, they're wonky as, so we'll get them nice and level. Doing it that way, I'll go through either today or tomorrow and I'll mark out where all our linear grills for our aircon are going, fans, pendants, downlights. What else have we got? Curtain rail tracks, light recesses. Go through, I'll mark all those on the floor just so that when we're doing our steel work, we don't put anything in the way. And if there's anything from the existing timber ceiling frame in the way, we can cut that out while it's still easy to access. Next week, we're going to start punching holes out in these walls. We've had all our new openings cut. The guys out at Chapex again, they got a concrete cutting service. They cut them in for us, so we'll go through, remove the brickwork, prop them, install the lintels, get our openings, our rough openings made up so that we can get our window guys out, do a site measure and get those on order. That's the plan for here. That's about it really. We've got our Sparky, he's out at Paget Street project. We've now stripped the old kitchen, that's gone, that's getting turned into a bedroom, so he's just doing the electrical works for that. Hopefully have that finished by next week, ready for paint. And then we are out of there, which will be nice. Focusing on this. And yeah, that's the plan. Pull that course out. There'll probably be another course there as well, yeah. So pull that and both of those out and clean all that out, get all that clean. Probably be easier to use the hammer drill for that and you'll be able to get in. Forrest Street project at the moment, guys. We've got labour from Chapex out giving us a hand. We're going through and we're prepping all our new window openings. So the back of the house, all the old frames are out. We've left the back stacking doors for now to keep the back half of the house locked up, but that's an easy one to measure. But we've got to get all our openings fully finished, ready to go so that Westech can come out, measure all our new windows and get those manufactured and in. Out the front here, we're punching out these big openings. These windows are getting turned into our doors. All-Style Engineering are doing those. We've got a meeting on site with them today to nut out some details. So yeah, we've punched this out all the way out, punched that one there all the way out as well. We've got our lintels inside to put in, and then next week we'll get Sam the brickie out. He can patch in all the brickwork. The engineers, which is pretty standard, he's called for 2 lengths of 6mm galv rods in the top 3 courses above all the lintels. So we can get all that put in. Then these will be prepped and ready to go. We can sort out the sill details because these 2 windows and the front door as well, actually, they all have our 0 threshold, so same internal, external floor heights. So we've got to do our hidden sump drains for these 3 openings. So that's one thing we're nutting out today with Dave at All-Style. We've got Liam and his boys are on track, plumbing and gas. they're out, just continuing on with the plumbing. We're putting our in-wall systems in. We're tidying up a lot of the water under the house, underneath the kitchen. The old plumber did a pretty average job at putting that, so we're tidying all that up, clipping it all back up again, making all that good. And today I'm going to start running some string lines out for the pavilion and dressing room. Start sussing out where our building lines are. I've got my surveyor coming out next week. He's going to give us our boundary lines on our western and northern boundaries so that we can make sure everything's sitting where it's meant to be for the pavilion, because we do have a 6 metre setback off the front boundary for that. So don't want that going beyond that. That would not be good. And we're also looking at pulling out this existing Aussie fence as well. So we'll have our boundary lines pinned for that. So when we put that new fence in, we get that where it's meant to go as well. Because in all these old houses, who knows where the fences have been put. Yeah, that's about all that's happening here. We've got Mario at Chroma Painting. He's out at Hilton still, touching up all the paintwork, getting that finished. We'll be out there next week, start putting our bird batten in. They've gone with timber floors in one of the bedrooms now rather than carpet, so we've got to patch that up, get my sander out, patch that, finish that, and then a little bit of a hit list, and then we're finished out there, which will be good. Yeah, that's about what's going on.